In an effort to attract more foreign investment to the Eastern Cape, the Buffalo City Metro is hosting a Chinese delegation. Areas of focus include the agricultural sector and digital technology, amongst others. The SABC News reporter Abongile Jantjies attended the partnership conference and has more on this for us.
Well, the Buffalo City Metro here in the Eastern Cape is just concluding a conference where it held a Chinese delegation, hosted it, and they are saying that there are fruitful outcomes of this meeting. But to get more information, let's bring in the Buffalo City Mayor, Umama Princess Faku. Ma'am, thanks a lot for your time. You are concluding this two-day conference. Investment is the key word for today's event. What are the outcomes?
Thank you very much. The outcomes are very good because what we can say from the business partnership that we have with the Republic of China here today, we have about 50 companies that want to come and invest in Buffalo City. We're fortunate enough yesterday that the provincial government Premier's office was represented by the MEC of Economic Development and Finance, where the Republic of China is saying that we want to come and invest. But further to that, also the East London airport will be expanded. We have heard that yesterday, which will be a good opportunity for our city, for people to come in. Buffalo City, of course, is a tourist destination. And of course, Transnet is investing about 5 billion in expanding of the East London port. So these are great news for us as a city. Of course, we also want to have an international airport in the city. But what is great mostly, we are saying to the Chinese delegation that is here, that we have business sectors that are here, NAFCOC, border business chamber that is here. We are saying to them, it is time that when they come and establish businesses in our city, they need to partner with local businesses. So we'll have a delegation in September that goes to China. We'll travel with our chambers to China to make sure that we learn from them as well as they learn from us. But our key focus here today is agriculture, because we believe as a city, for us to move forward now, we need to take a different focus in terms of investment in the city. We've been focusing a lot on the automotive sector, but now we want to touch on agriculture, manufacturing. As you know that there's wars in Ukraine and Russia, so we want to have soya beans, we want to have rice because we have wetlands in this city. Further to that, manufacturing, leather goods. Yesterday, the MEC of Economic Development said to us there are factories in Dibaza that have been there for some time. As a city, as we have signed these partnership agreements, we are saying then we will utilize those factories to have some of this partnership that we have signed today. You have seen that it was not only us as Buffalo City who are signing the agreements yesterday, also the chambers, your NAFCOC, your business chamber, your Eastern Cape business chamber. Yes.
They say talk is cheap. When can we see action and these agreements that are taken here bearing fruit?
It shows that even as we are saying that in China we are going to in September, once all of us we finalize which one we are taking forward, there will never be talk that is cheaper, because even the provincial government is bringing most of the investment, like the expanding of the port of East London, the airport. It means that we are a government that does not only talk now, we are a government that will make sure that we implement what we have said here in this conference.
Timeframes?
Timeframes, we believe that at least by February next year, most of these businesses are supposed to be established, because some of them, of course, you know, if you are going into agriculture, you need to have your abattoirs for livestock, so that is a process. But the miners, like your manufacturing, where people are going to come and sell goods, those ones can start early as February next year.
Would you say Buffalo City is an investment destination while you have teething problems such as the billing system? How far are you in that regard?
We are an economic hub. I want to say that people of Buffalo City must relax, because we have a solution in terms of our billing system. As you know that today is my 99th day. Tomorrow is my last day in office. On Monday we'll have a press briefing where we will tell the citizens of Buffalo City and business people that what we are planning to do in terms of the billing system. But one thing I can say to you, everyone will be happy on Monday.
Thanks a lot for your time, ma'am. Princess Faku, the executive mayor of the Buffalo City Metro, saying that these partnerships will yield positive outcomes for the metro and the province entirely.